Hello and welcome, and thank you for joining us today for our daily reading from our Daybook of Comfort and Joy by Sarah Bon Brethnock. Simple Abundance. Here is our daily affirmational reading for positive mindset and mindful expression. December. I open the door, the gorgeous guests from afar sweep in. In her hands are her gifts, the gifts of hours and far-seeing moments, the gifts of mornings and evenings, and the gift of spring and summer, the gift of autumn and winter. She must have searched the heavens for boons so far. Abby Graham. December's gifts, customs, ceremonies, celebrations, consecrations come to us wrapped up not in tissue and ribbons, but in cherished memories. This is the month of miracles, the oil that burns for 8 days, the royal sun born in the stable, the inexplicable return of the light on the longest, darkest night of the year. Where there is love, there are also miracles. And where there are miracles, there is great joy. Gratefully, we weave the golden thread of the sixth principle of simple abundance, joy, into our tapestry of contentment. At least we embrace the miracles of authenticity, changing forever how we view ourselves. Our daily round, our dreams, our destiny. Days we once called common, we now call holy. December 1st, 2020. Charmed lives. There is entirely too much charm around, and something must be done to stop it. Dorothy Parker. Charmed lives, crammed down our throats in the glossy pages of lifestyle magazines, paid for with the portions of our lives' energies. It's sick, I tell you, sick. You know who was celebrated for having a charmed life? Macbeth. Now there's a thought worth meditating on. Did Lady Macbeth share this opinion? Actually, we all have charmed lives. We just don't have a conscious awareness of it, especially after reading about the airbrushed lives of other women. It takes a 1990s version of every woman's story to help us see. This has been one hell of a year for every woman. Just about everything that could go wrong has gone wrong, or so it seems. Money was tight because every woman was paid a commission. It didn't seem to matter how hard she worked. The recession kept the paychecks irregular. Because finances were tight, there was tension in her marriage, which increased after their adjustable rate mortgage went through the roof. Her husband worked 2 jobs. Many of their conversations, when they were speaking, were about her finding a more reliable form of employment. Every woman enjoyed her work and was good at it. She just needed a little more time to make it pay off. But time seemed to be running out. That year, her various aches and pains had turned out to be due to chronic conditions. Her doctor told her to make lifestyle adjustments, eliminate the stress and fatigue that triggered the flare-ups. One of her children had required special attention to get him through a rough emotional patch, which only made the other children resentful. Last spring, her dad died suddenly, and soon after, her mother had a series of heart attacks and a debilitating stroke. Unable to care for herself, she had to be put into a nursing home. Her widowed mother-in-law fared better. She came to stay temporarily during the summer and hadn't left yet. Her teenage daughter frequently complained about having to give up her bedroom for Grandma. Seeing her mother-in-law at the dinner table made every woman feel guilty and resentful that she couldn't do the same for her own mom. Every woman felt worn to a raveling. Today she begged anyone who might be listening to give her a break. "You're right, it's been tough," the kindly voice of her guardian angel agreed. "Take heart. Every life comes with its hard times. The boss says there's a holiday special going on right now. Come up and choose another life, or choose the Strength, Wisdom, Grace package." Strength to meet your challenges. Wisdom to embrace real life, and the grace to be grateful not only for what you have, but what you've escaped. "I want a charmed life," every woman said. "A charmed life. Is it? Well, let's see what's available." The next thing every woman knew, she was sitting in front of a celestial computer as the charmed lives of women all around the world came online. The faces were familiar, but different in private than in public. Not very glamorous. She was told she could exchange her life for the life of any other woman. A woman's life appeared. How about her? An angelic life exchanged counselor asked. Comfortable? There's a live-in housekeeper, but rather hectic. Had to put aside her career as a famous trial attorney because her twin daughter's cystic fibrosis. Every woman asked to be shown other lives. There was the beautiful woman beaten by her superstar husband, the woman whose child was hit by a drunk driver and is now in a coma, the infertile woman who finally became pregnant only to discover she had breast cancer, the famous woman whose very public husband had a reputation for being a philanderer, the woman whose husband is about to go to prison for insider financial manipulation. Every woman was shaken. I asked for women with charmed lives, she moaned. You've only shown me women with great sorrow, humiliation, pain, and despair in designer clothes. Each of these women have been celebrated for her charmed life in those magazines you're so fond of reading. Time's up. What will it be? Is it too late to choose strength, grace, and wisdom? Every woman asked hesitantly. Good choice. Has anyone told you lately that you lead a charmed life? And that concludes our December 1st, 2020 affirmational reading, looking back in our Daybook of Comfort and Joy by Sarah Bon Brethnock, Simple Abundance. I hope it resonates somewhere in your daily rounds, tribulations and joys. I hope you find strength and comfort and realize that you have a choice. Every day is a new day. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Lady Kathleen Marie, your friend in Mindful Expression. Take care of you. Take care of me. God bless. Amen. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, friend.